Hi guys, it's me again. Just thought I'd show you a little video today on how I'm doing a charcoal burn out of a 45-gallon drum. Basically what you do is you clear around the drum so you've got no like leaves or sticks or anything underneath the drum where you're going to light it, so it's got a clean like dirt area, and then you light a fire in the middle of the circle and get 3 bricks. You put 3 bricks, one at the back, and 2 at the sides, and balance it so it's level. Once the fire's going, you put the 45-gallon drum back on top of the fire and then leave it for 20 minutes or so that the fire you just lit can actually build up a little bit. Then get loads of dry sticks like all this here and slowly add that to the fire. Not if you put it on too quick, it'll put the actual flames out, so if you put it on a little bit at a time, and then when it's really going, you just fill the whole drum up. You fill the drum to the top. I don't know if you can see it in there very clearly, or for the smoke to die down, but the actual drum is full up with wood. There you go. And then you leave that for an hour. I'd say roughly about an hour. So then it builds the heat up in the bits of wood that you've built up, so the actual heat builds up. And then you could start shutting it down after about an hour, an hour and a half, hour 20, an hour and a half or something like that, and start knocking the bricks out one at a time. So I've already knocked 2 out of mine, because he's been going an hour and 20 minutes, and I think that's probably long enough. And then slowly start shutting it down. Once the drum's full, you don't want to refill the drum with anything drier or any more wet wood, because otherwise it'll take longer to shut down and you won't get a successful burn. You'll get a lot of black wood that's not burnt, which then you can use for the next one. It's easy enough to do really once you know how. Once you've done one, then it's straightforward really. Now I should leave that now for another 40 minutes or so, and then I'll knock the other brick out, and then I'll just start closing it off with either some dirt or some sand. Start shutting it down with some dirt so it blocks off the air. Then after a while I should put the lid on, which is here. Put this lid on, and then just keep an eye on it till it starts going to blue smoke, then shut it down completely. Once it goes to blue smoke, then you've got a successful burn there. And then you put the bricks that you knocked out on the top of the metal cover, and then you fill the top with dirt so it weighs the top down so no air can get in, because then if you trap air in it and you take the lid off the next day, it might go whoosh and go up again. So I'm just using hazel to do my burns with. As you can tell, it's quite smoky, but just imagine what it's like when you've got 8 of these 45-gallon drums burning. It's pretty smoky. And I'm right out of the way. There's no actual houses near me at all. I'm right in the middle of nowhere. It's peaceful. I might get the odd dog walk or the odd runner, but this is where I am. That's all the charcoal burnt wood that I cut this morning, just because I didn't think I had enough. All this lot here, that's charcoal wood and logs for pizza ovens. That's the charcoal sieve. This is the charcoal sieve here that's quite simple to make really. Basically what you do is once you've done your burn, you come in the next day and then you can, once take the next day, you can just take the top off, scrape the dirt off and put the dirt to one side, because you need that again for the next one. Once you've taken the drum off, you can then go through anything that's not burned, you put into the bag. Anything that's like charcoal, that's good enough for charcoal, you can put into a bucket. And then once you've filled the bucket up, you bring it to put it in the sieve, and you can put it right to this edge of this sieve here, to the back, and then you just like scrape it down, so then all the small stuff that you get left over, like this, won't get put into the bags because it's too small. And then we bag that up and then use it for ourselves when we're out in the woods during the winter, for like kelly kettles or having a barbecue. We use that instead of using the good stuff. We've actually just purchased a 4-foot kiln, so once we get that up and running, I'll sure put a video of that up on my channel. But as you can see, it is smoky, and at the end of the day you go home stinking of smoke. It's died down now a bit. You can actually see, I don't know if we can see into the kiln again. If the wind changes, it keeps in the right direction. This is how smoky it is. Actually, it's given off quite a lot of heat, this drum, today. It's actually not taken very long to get this to actually go. You can see into the kiln there, it's still full of wood. It's not going to burn down excessively. This is what I am. This leftover wood that I've got on the floor here will stay there, and I'll use that for the next one, for the next burn. It is good. It's interesting. I've got a bit of flame outside the bin there. Just put this out. There's many different ways of doing charcoal burn, but we find this easiest way to do it. Then after, when the bins are burnt out, we just take them down to the farm and chuck them in the scrap skip, and then we just go to a local car garage and see if they've got any, or see if the farmer's got any spare 45-gallon drums that are empty. Then we just make some more. If you actually look on YouTube, there's hundreds of different people do it different styles. I know we don't do it traditional way, but that's to light a big kiln up and do it like that, and do one big burn at a time. I go, but we've always done it in 45-gallon drums, and it seems to work well. Anyway guys, this will be the end of the video for now. I will try to get more videos up on my site, but it's just having the time because I'm so busy. I can only really do them on a Monday or a Wednesday. On a Monday or a Wednesday sometimes. Please like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Like to my channel, like this video, It helps me get my videos out there. Go check out the rest of my videos on Hazel Copperson and woodland management. They're interesting. There's a few fortnight videos from my nephew, but you don't have to watch them. Please leave a comment if you think I'm doing it right. It seems very interesting. It's interesting. If you want to know more about it, get in touch. Go check out the Hampshire Coppice Craftsman group. They're very good. They're interesting. Go and subscribe. Join them. Join their channel. See you later, guys.